He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love,
love. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 days. It's season 2, episode 3. Why are you in a hoodie? Because I'm cold. Okay, I have my whole air conditioner on. It's still hot here in Michigan. I refuse to cut my air conditioner off because I refuse to be hot. But it's cold, so I'm walking around in a hoodie. And I made this hoodie. These are my, worry about the business that pays you hoodies. They come in the men's sizes. They come in women's sizes. They come in plus sizes. The font for the men's is a little bit different. This is the female font. But if you guys can check out the link in the description box below to purchase a hoodie. The hoodies are $35. They are very, very warm. I mean, this is right in time for the fall is on the way. So throw a little hoodie on, and let people know to worry about the business that pays you, which means don't worry about my shit, bitch. Worry about your shit. And I've already sold some, so I'm very, very happy about this hoodie. Okay, it's available on my on my store at the Teespring website. And again, the link is in the description box below. So please support, and buy a hoodie. Okay, thank you so much. Anyway, it's only 3:30 in the morning, so I can get this done before 4 a.m. and let you guys know to not forget to also subscribe to my channel because I want active subscribers. Thank you very much. And then hit that notification bell to let you know when I have new videos. And of course, Lord Jesus, like and share the videos, and always put your comments below. So 90 Day Fiancé, it's growing on me. I don't know about all the other shows that are associated with this particular one. I'm not gonna try to figure it all out, but I mean, if there's an after the 90 days, I don't know if that's a real show, whatever. I'm going to look into it to see what I can, review them more than just this particular show. So we see Ricky. Ricky's still in the bar. Ricky had been there for 3 weeks. I mean, Ricky had been waiting all day, all night for old girl to get there. And then he's just waiting. He had been waiting for 2 hours at this point in time. He then said, my cutoff time is between 9 o'clock and 9:15. I'm so we're gonna do 9:08. If you've waited this long, just wait till the bar closes. If you waited 2 hours waiting for it doesn't make me any less, needy, to say the least. Anyway, it's just him, them damn roses, and his fanny pack. I'm you had a whole fanny pack, bro? But it's Columbia, so you don't want to get robbed or whatever. So it makes sense. He then's well, I don't want to leave because what if she gets here at 10 and I'm gone? But she was supposed to be there at 7. If someone is supposed to be somewhere at 7, and if they come 3 hours late, you're not wrong for not being there. They're wrong for not getting there until 10 o'clock in the damn night. Anyway, he's because a person who just kind of doesn't come when they're supposed to come means they don't respect you. She doesn't respect you. We don't even know if she's real yet, but whatever. So, he then gets a text that she says she's on her way, and she sends a photo of a cab. Now, for me, it's weird that she keeps sending photos of things besides herself. But it is what it is. And then she texts again and says, I'm outside, I'm paying for my cab. So he waited 2 hours, and it's a female. And she walks in, and it's the actual girl. I don't remember what her name is. Is it Melissa? I think it's Melissa. She walks in. First of all, she looks 16. Okay, she has braces, and she looks 16. She took that long because her parents probably had to put her to bed first. She had to sneak out, or she needed them to bring her. She don't look older. She doesn't. She looks 16, maybe 17. And I'm not saying that just because she has braces. She just looks young to me. I was just I'm not here for it. They asked her why are you late? She says because I had other things to do. No, your parents was it's a school now. You can't go outside. Okay, your parents are just in the house. But she said, I had a lot of plans. Meaning before I came to meet him, I went and met other men. Okay, why? Because I'm a child bride. She's a child prostitute. It's just she looks like a 60. She looks okay. She's 17 at the oldest, but she does not she's in her 20s at all. So, she does say how, I had other plans or whatever. That's how I was late. But she said that she's satisfied with him Are you really? She brings up how he was kind of like a little bit, you know what I'm saying, pushy or whatever. She was kind of waiting to meet him. So we felt like that she was doing it because he was a catfish. She like, no, he coming on so strong. Like, I love you. I want to be with you. We be my wife. Come back to America. Like, just be my concubine. And she like, I'm good. You know, I don't really, because it's all fun and games until the person you cheat, no, not cheating with, the person you flirting with pop up. Like, for me, like, people I be getting DMs, and like, it'd be funny if, like, I reply to certain stuff, and it's all fun and games until they be like, well, let's meet up. I'm like, oh, I don't like you that much, bro. Like, it's, you know, it's just a weird little, how far do you take accepting a compliment from someone, or accepting a, oh, you look nice, or oh, how your day going? Like, it's a thin line between let's be cool and just be online buddies, and let's meet up in real life and bump uglies. I don't want to bump uglies with you. I don't want to do that. But they're talking, they're laughing. He again is like, over, oh my God, you're so beautiful. Here's these roses, mean I love you. No, leave it alone. That's what she acting funny towards you. And, you know, but it's weird because he on the date, and he said that he basically can't dance, and he does have confidence. He, you know, he's fat, so he doesn't want to ride a horse. Well, bro, what? I mean, you're not making her want to be with you. Like, you're just down on yourself, and you're just not smart. And I don't feel like she likes him. I do not feel like she likes him enough to be with him. I think she was flirting with him online. It was all fun and games. He was into her money. And so she had a whole sponsor in America, and her sponsor came to see her, and she don't know. I want you to send me money from afar. Like, I don't want you here. Like, send me money from afar, bitch. But I mean, she did say, like, they can go hang out or whatnot. But when he said he did not want to go dancing, and he was too fat to ride the horses, I mean, what do you want her to do? I would not ride horses because I'm a big girl too. I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying, fuck around and break some horses' back. I'm good. Like, and I know horses are strong. They can carry big people. Bitch, not me. I'm not. No. Nope. That horse bugged me off. No, thank you. No, ma'am. I'm good. But yeah, I don't think she likes him. So we'll have to see what happens in the next episode. Rachel and John. Rachel is happy. Oh my God, we're here. I love him. He's so nice. He's so cute. He's so short. I love it. Love it. Love it. You know, so they just walking around London, and they had to walk pretty far even to get to his car. I'm like, they ain't got like parking nowhere else. And he. They like each other. I will say that they do like each other. He does bring up how she looked different than his other girlfriends. He said, I still feel like she's beautiful. That could have been, he could like blondes who were tall, but she's a brunette who's not that tall or whatever. But he says to her, like, you know, you're so beautiful. I just want to be covered in you. I said, what? Like, you want her to sneeze on you? Like, I mean, or do you want like her juices on you? I'm like, is that an oral sex offering? I'm like, what's going on here? I don't know what's going on. He does not know how to put a stroller down. He does not know anything about kids, and it's hilarious. Like, they need their own reality show. Like, it's like, well, no, not now. Like, once they kind of get acclimated to each other, I would love to see them like interact, like in their own house, and him trying to figure out how to be a father to that baby. That ain't his baby, but that he says it's his baby. They got a whole room together at the house. Anyway, they're all happy, and oh my God, they're happy because I think because they know the other one is like a real person now, so it's kind of cool. But you know what I'm saying? He has again no idea how to handle babies, and I'm like, you basically, Rachel, you flew to London to be with your criminal boyfriend who lives with his mother, and you brought your daughter. Just, you know. She meets the mom. Both the mom and Rachel are kind of weirded out. Not like awkwardly weirded out, but like just a weird part of meeting strangers. Like, I don't like meeting strangers. I don't mind meeting. I've met a lot of moms, okay? Moms love me because, you know what I'm saying, I'm a real woman, and I'm not ever there to like take your son away, and I'll make you love me. So I've never had issues with ex's moms. Like, even now, like, all my ex's moms still call them like their daughter-in-law. It's just weird and crazy or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying? It's still weird the first time you meet them because you don't know how they're going to react. You have to just be a chameleon and, you know, vibe off their energy and, like, still be yourself, but just kind of match what they giving you. And if they don't want to talk too much, then don't talk too much. If they're very talkative, then talk to them. Like, and don't like seem to like your son is like my man now. Like, don't do all that stuff. But you know what I'm saying? They're kind of like, oh, okay, hey, you know, hey, how you doing? And then the mama gave them like a blanket. It was a nice little blanket or whatever, little peace offering. The mom says how John, you know, typically has never mentioned one like a family, and how like his other exes or whatever, he's always been like issues here and there because he's just different, and he looks different, and he acts different. I don't know if he's just like an awkward person, and it could be a London thing. I'm not sure, but I can see how, you know what I'm saying, certain people like certain things, and he could be a certain kind of person. And it doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means sometimes you do have to find that right person. So, but she does say, like, if he loves Rachel the way he says he loves Rachel, that baby comes with it, and we're going to have, you know, it's a package deal. And so, you know, that's what it is. So he takes her, because the house that the mom has, it has like 18 different levels. I'm like, they kept walking up one set of stairs and then some more stairs, and it seems like the baby up in the attic. I don't think a baby supposed to be in the attic by itself. I'm just like, I don't think that's the right place for a baby. I just think, like, if I'm new in London and I'm living with my house, I don't want my baby like alone in the attic. Like, that just seems like child endangerment. I mean, like, what if a raccoon up there? I just don't know. And I don't know your mama's attic. Do y'all have spiders? I don't want my baby getting, you know, bit by spiders. I just don't know. Anyway, it's funny to see him like not know how to hold the baby, not know how to give the baby a bottle. Like, he was giving her a bottle, the baby was choking. He was like, "Oh, what's going on?" It was just weirdly funny, and I would honestly watch them on some reality show to see him get acclimated to being a father or just being around a baby. But you can see that he's stressed. He's very stressed out or whatever, and he feels like he feels stressed because he does not know anything. And I feel like Rachel could kind of help him along versus like, here's the baby, hold her and give her milk. I'm like, no, you need to like, it's the equivalent of like if a person never delivered a baby, they say, here's the vagina, a baby's coming out of the vagina, and like just pull it out. It's like, well, no, it has to be more than that. Like, what's going on here? So again, she's basically making him birth the baby on his own, and he has no idea what he's doing. So is honest with his mom. It's like, you know, I feel terrified. So his mom's like, you know, let me make you some tea. I'm like, does that solve stuff? Like, should I just try drinking tea? Does tea fix nervousness? If it does, let me know. Anyway, he says that he just wants to take the next couple of weeks to see if he can kind of get a hang of it and see if he's kind of ready to be a dad, because it's easy to tell someone over the phone, sure, I'll be the father to your baby. I love that baby, because that baby's all the way in America. He's all the way in London. But it's different. The baby's in the room with you. Okay, the baby's in the room with you. The baby's gonna poop, shit, same thing. Poop, pee, cry, spit up, you know, throw tandems, cry, bite you, spit up on you, you know what I'm saying, poop on you, piss on you. It's all kind of things. Okay, and the baby don't talk. So when the baby cry, you don't know why it's crying. Okay, that's why I want to know if he is. Anyway, we see how Rachel is basically nervous about having sex with him because they're about to sleep, like go to bed for the first time. And I'm like, well, you don't have to fuck him. Okay, you don't have to do that. In my opinion, the only time you have to sleep with a man is if you're like got married or whatever, or if you just want to, but you don't have to sleep with him if you don't want to. But she brings up how she has not had sex since, she said, the last time I had sex, I got pregnant with my daughter. So I mean, that's because the baby's 8 months. So that's like what, it's 8 plus 9 is what, 17? Wait, is it? No, it's not. Why I can't count right now? 8 plus 9. Oh, yeah, 17. Duh, girl. Anyway, so I got so confused. But she brings up how her body is different now. Like, she just had a baby 8 months ago. You know, just those same mommy words about your mommy body. But I'm like, I mean, he's short. And he's still your body. And he been rubbing. And she's not in bad shape. Like, she's a thick white girl. Okay? She's a thick white girl. Anyway, he's nervous because the baby's somewhere in the house, and he like, I'm gonna go check on the baby. And I feel like he went downstairs or whatever, but I'm like, wait, where the fuck is the baby? And then she stays in the room while he goes to check on the baby. And then I'm like, well, is Lucy like 18 floors down? Like, where is she? And then, but I'm like, for me, I'm not letting this strange man from England like go tend to my baby. Like, how you don't, people do dumb shit. Like, what if he drops her? what if he like drops and she like slides downstairs? Like, you can't leave strange people with you, and he don't know babies. It's one thing, like, let him do it and like, but help him along. Like, be in a room and say, we'll do this, do that. Because again, the baby could be crying because he's a whole fucking stranger. Okay, that baby, he's a stranger. Even if he's seen a baby on FaceTime, that man's a whole damn stranger to her, and you can't tell me no different. And again, I would not leave my baby alone with a man who I just met in London. Wouldn't do it. Who else do we have? Paul and Karine. Theirs was easy to me. Simply, so many people on here. Paul and Karine. I'm gonna save Angela and Michael till last. Paul and Karine, he has feelings still because he felt like she's cheating on him, and that she is like flirting with American men or whatever. So he like, I know, before I had an ex who got pregnant by someone else, they didn't tell me, so I'm just kind of, it fucks with me, and I think that she doing stuff or whatever. So he basically on some bullshit, and she like, look, he on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? We should be planning our wedding, not him accusing me of being out here, slutting and thotting and bopping and shit. Thotting and bopping, thotting and bopping, thotting and bopping, thotting and bopping for it all. Ooh. I got that from Gabby to the Bay. Anyway, but yeah, he think that she out there thotting and bopping. And she's like, I'm his fiance. Like, I'm his fiance. He should be, he should be happy or proud to have me as his fiance, whatever. And he should. And he like, look, I've been gone for 5 whole months. Okay, in 5 whole months, a lot could have happened. Can you take this test to ease my mask? He didn't went and got her a whole damn pregnancy test. But I'm like, a pregnancy test don't test with STDs. Anyway, she said, he's acting, him acting this way shows that he has a pathetic attitude and that he is an insecure man. He looked insecure. He looked pathetic. I mean, he looks like he's like, That's how he looks all the time. So I'm like, he's just probably happy to have you because you're a pretty girl. But whatever. So she takes the test, and at first, it's the whole language barrier. So he assumed she's saying like that she has a bambino in her belly, and he's like, oh, bambino and not mine. She's like, no, not yours. And she was really saying like, I'm not pregnant. It's not your baby. So he then is happy that she's not pregnant, and he says that he will try to trust her more, if you think so. We see that he goes to talk to her parents. They have a whole interpreter there, and I just feel like this is like a bad episode of when things get fucked up and we're just waiting for things to go wrong. The interpreter kind of translate his cases or whatever. So he was convicted of arson and insurance fraud, meaning he set his own stuff on fire and then filed an insurance claim against it. He got caught doing it, and he also had the whole PPO restraining order against the ex-girlfriend that that he went to jail for. So the dad is like, well, is any of this stuff like recent? Like, is it like an ongoing case? And he's like, no, it was all from like 2008, a long time ago. I'm a different person now. The mom like, well, what happened? Like, tell me what happened as far as the thing with the girlfriend. And then he like, well, it was, I sent her a text and I shouldn't have, or whatever. And she's like, no, like, but did you hurt her? Like, did you do anything to her? He's like, no, it was just that I didn't, we were like beefing or whatever, and we were not supposed to contact each other, and I sent her a text message, and that's really all that it was. So the mom like, well, look, so you've never harmed a female? He's like, no, I've never harmed a female. And she's like, well, can we trust you? He's like, yes, absolutely. I've never hit a woman. I've never hit a woman. I've never hurt an animal. When people say I've never hurt an animal, I feel like that's because they probably like was killing cats as kids, and they just trying to deflect that they were killing cats as kids. I'm not sure. Anyway, the dad like, how do we know? I think it was the dad or mom said, how do we know we can trust you with our daughter, because that's our daughter? And he does say like, I'm here for the next couple of months to have you all get to know me so that you can trust me, so that you can get to know me more. That's why I'm here. So dad like, I'm saying, okay, that's fine. He asked Karine like, how does she feel about it? She says, give him a chance. Like, I love him. He has never hit me or whatever. And so, give him a chance. And the dad says, people make mistakes. And, what I'm saying, the old charges are old charges, so it's fine. The mom on him like, look, if you hurt my child, I'm going to revolt against you, is what the mama said. I said, well, okay, mama, go ahead and revolt. And that's kind of what it was. And now Karine said how she's ready to get married. She wants a green card. Like, she wants a green card. I don't want to marry someone who I can't even talk to them. Like, is she gonna learn English? Is he gonna learn their language? Like, what's gonna go? I mean, it's just awkward. It's very awkward. But I mean, like, she said she loves them. But I mean, like, if I'm in a desert, as much as I hate a Vernus Pop, if that's all I have to drink, I would drink it. Anyway, Tarik and Hazel. No, Darcey and James. I'm gonna do Darcey and Jesse first. I want them off the show. I don't like it. I don't like it. They're still basically train wrecking around New York, and I feel like their whole relationship is a fucking train wreck, and it's just waiting to like crash into the wall and just burst into flames, and I'm just waiting to see the carnage of it. So, you know, he do not need to meet her children, like, at all. And I don't think she gets that he does not need to meet her kids. So I'm like, y'all was arguing on day 1. Like, why is he meeting your kids like on day 3? It just doesn't sit well with me or whatever. I know it's her birthday and they're like kind of be together or whatever, but too soon. And you can see the writing on the fucking wall. Like, the writing is on the wall in red ink and bold and italic print and fonts or whatever. You can see it's fucking underlined. Okay, it's really bold out there. So I'm like, I feel like they need to like be together for like a full 2 weeks without arguing, and then maybe he should meet the kids. But nope, not Darcey. Darcey want her instant ass family. So, you know, he ain't ready to be a stepfather. I mean, he barely ready to be a damn boyfriend. Is he old enough to vote? Can he get a rental car? Because he ain't like 24. He can't even get you have to be 25 to get a rental car. I don't want to date anyone who cannot rent me a car. Okay, I don't want to marry to be with anyone who like. Because like it's a club here called Duo here in Michigan. You have to be 26 or over to get into it. I don't want to date anyone who cannot get into Duo. Okay, if you're not 26 or over, you can't get into my little bar lounge, so we cannot date. Okay, I don't want you. And this boy Jesse is like 2 years old, and you know she's not that old because she's only in her 40s or whatever, and that's not old to me. Old is like in your 90s. Okay, 40 is not old. But again, they are from like 2 different eras, and she don't get. And I feel like she's so insecure for I don't know why, because she's a beautiful girl, okay, but you can tell she has insecurities or whatever. So I feel like she's forcing the relationship, and she's forcing them to like kind of be, oh, this is a little father thing. So, you know, he like, well, I hope she don't have too many expectations of me because I don't want to be a daddy bitch. So he meets the kids. And first of all, him and the kids look the same damn age. They look like they could be in school together. Like, they look like they could be classmates. I just can't deal with it. And so, you know, the kids, like, you know, I think mom should, like, take it slow. Like, we want her to be happy, but there's no need to rushing thing. And Darcey, like, look at your stepkids. Like, isn't it cute? You know, family hug. And I'm like, no, don't do that. She is trying to force this situation. Is just not, it's not good. They're on like a little boat ride or whatever, and it was just awkward because again, it's only her forcing it as if they're going to be this happy family. He barely want to be your boyfriend. Like, he barely like wants to like wake up to you every morning on a regular basis. So I'm like, goodbye. And the funny part is, he a whole toddler. He's a whole toddler. He needs a stroller. He needs a car seat. He ain't even ready in these streets to be nobody's father figure. And, you know, he says, like, I don't want the kids to get too attached to me because it's delusional of her to think that I will be a father to these kids at this stage in our relationship, which is absolutely true. Girl, that man barely want to be with you. He barely wants to be with you, okay? Let alone them damn children of yours. And that was their whole thing. Tarik, is it Tarik or Tarik? I think it's Tarik. I'm going to say Tarik, but it might be Tarik. Tarik and Hazel. He is traveling to meet her in the Philippines, and he says that she is a Asian version of Angelina Jolie. Okay. He traveled for 2 days, 2 whole days, 5 connecting flights. One flight was they didn't have him checked in, or his seat wasn't booked on his last flight there, so he had to wait 12 hours to get a flight to get to her. I'm like, bitch, that's a lot. Okay, that's a whole lot. Anyway, so again, he traveled for 2 days, but he's finally there. So we then see Hazel in real So Hazel is a real person. She's a whole real person, whatever, living in the Philippines. And she brings up how, she met him online because she said, I was looking for an American man because I'm here, I'm poor, and I need to find a man with money. I want out of this goddamn place. And you know what I'm saying? I met him. And I want to find a man with money. And I'm like, well, at least she's honest. Okay, she's honest about it. She ain't lying about it. She ain't pussyfooting around about it. She's not backpedaling, pussy pop, backpedaling, pussy pop. That's my little addict thing. Anyway, so she is like, I live a poor life here. I have a 6-year-old son, but I don't even make enough to he lives with a father because I can't afford to take care of him. So I'm hoping that he saves me and helps me, whatever, and I can get my son back. He's literally her meal ticket, literally her meal ticket. She wants him to book me a flight to America to ASAP. I want out of here. She brings up how she was nervous because he then sent her a message saying that his flight was delayed and he won't get there until he'll spend 12 hours in Bangkok or whatever. And it's that's where he met his last girlfriend. So what if he stopped over there to be with her and not what if he chose her? She's worried that he won't come get her because again, she wants a whole American sponsor. And so she said he's my only chance to leave here. I'm looking girl, I mean, if you say so. It's just kind of crazy. So he does make it there, and they meet up or whatever, and he acting like she's Jesus. Oh my god. I'm she's a regular girl. She's pretty. She really, really is. I'm looking but you can't act like she's Jesus. You didn't see Jesus. She's just so beautiful. She's real. Yeah, she is. I thought she was fake. I thought she was fake, but she's real. But I thought Melissa was fake too. Anyway, she says how he's chubby and he looked different than he did online. I think she's tripping because he don't look chubby to me, but it depends on what photo he sent her. He could have sent her photos where his face was a bit slimmer, but he's not chubby. He's I was well, that's a reach. Anyway, but I do feel you can sometimes see a person and how they look in their pictures is not how they look in person or whatever. If they alter stuff or whatever. You need to send regular pictures and regular videos because the way a person videos you and how they look in videos, that's how they look. We could tell they weren't doing that too much. Anyway, she brings up also how she thought he stopped to see his ex. She told him that. You what? Well, I wouldn't do that. Not me. No. I didn't get it. I stepped in the airport. He was no, baby, I ain't that. I only have eyes for you. Okay, just you. So, who, me? No. Anyway, they end up getting a hotel room because her house is too small for them to stay at. But he said he booked the hotel thinking they had 2 beds, but the hotel only has 1 bed. And he first of all, it was a small. It looked like it just had 2 rooms. One room they had a little couch, just a couch. No space around, just a little couch, and then the bedroom had just the bed. I'm looking but I guess over there things are very minimal. But he I didn't know it was just 1 bed, and she said, well, I can sleep on the couch. He was no, I'm not. You take the bed, I'll take the couch, but the couch is so small he would not be able to comfortably fit on it. So she said, well, you know what, no, we'll put a divider between us in the bed, like some pillows or whatever, and you can just share the bed. But I'm not trying to, ain't gonna be no funny business. And he oh, well, okay, cool. So, he says, I respect the fact that she does not want to have sex with him. He said how he feels like she's being standoffish, and he does not know why. But we see in her confessions or whatever, she just said how she wants to be sure he really wants to take her away and be with her, whatever. He's not playing around and dating somebody else. So she's doing it just to be cautious because at the end of the day, even though they're no longer online, as he told her, you're still a fucking stranger. So cause she didn't kiss him either. They hugged, but she didn't kiss him. And so he in the bed, he's like, I respect you that you did not want to have sex. I respect that, but remember, we're no longer like online, like we're now in real life. He like holding her hand or whatever. He said, I need you to at least smooch me. And I said, first of all, you childish. Okay, that's her thing. But she gives him a kiss or whatever. But he again feels like, okay, she's being weird now because she's not being affectionate. You are still a whole stranger. Okay, you're a whole stranger. And I feel like because even when I saw him on before, I was like, sometimes he looks younger than he does at different angles. So I'm like, it could be her just trying to make sure that he's the right person and who he said he was. I don't know. But, you know, she like, I just want to be sure that, you know what I'm saying, because he promised me a better life, and I want to be sure before I give him my new nanny, my punani, that, you know what I'm saying, he's loyal to just me. I think that's smart. If he say, let's go to America right now, she going. And when she gets to America, she'll fuck him then. But she like, I ain't fucking you here because I ain't trying to play around with you. But you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you are a whole American stranger to her. And she's a whole Filipino? A whole other person stranger. Anyway, and that was their whole thing. So, last but not least, Angela and Michael. Bruh. I posted on if y'all are not following me on Instagram, you need to follow me on Instagram. Most of my stuff that I post on Instagram does share to my Facebook page too. For y'all who don't have Facebook, who don't have Instagram, the link to my Instagram and my Facebook is in the description box below. Because I post video of the show and like my little commentary sometimes when I'm watching it. I could not stop laughing watching Michael and Angela. I was cackling the whole damn time, bitch. Anyway, so now they're in Nigeria. Okay, they're both in Nigeria, whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, she looks more old in Nigeria. I don't know why, in my opinion, she looks older in Nigeria, but she does. So, Michael, like, I'm on my way to get my baby, you know what I'm saying, and I'm nervous or whatever. She's my first white woman, the first white woman to be, like, in our region or whatever, so I'm kind of nervous. So, you know, he like, if she does not look how I thought she looked, I would be disappointed. I think he just meant like if it's a whole other person. I don't think he realized that she could be the same person and still look different. So she comes out, and I mean, he didn't initially like frown, like he smiled a little bit, and when she ran up, they was kissing. Honey kissing and hugging or whatever, seeming happy or whatever. And, you know, while I started wiping his lips off. I mean, it was very awkward. Like, you saw all the other Nigerians looking around like, what's going on over there? That's a white woman. Ooh, Lord Jesus. What Michael doing? He brought a whole white woman to the country. Like, you heard some of them clapping, like, oh, yeah. I'm like, it was just weird, baby. It was just so weird. So, he says, like, well, she's bigger than I thought she would be. And she looks older than her photos. Because she did catfish. She catfished you with old photos or at great angles, and she just kind of Photoshop stuff. But he says like it's fine or whatever. He got him a whole white woman, and I guess he's okay. So he does bring up how she's kind of loud, and you know what I'm saying, he's gonna have to like kind of signal her to kind of quiet down. This is my thing. They look like a weird couple. Like she is overjoyed with him. She keeps kissing on him and hugging on him, and I feel like because he respects his elders, he not trying to be like, I'm good, man, I enjoy. But again, he said that he, you know, even though she's bigger and she looks older, and you know what I'm saying, he's almost a catfish, he's okay with it. It's his white woman. So they drive and whatever, and they're like at a little impasse, whatever. He's like, those are the hawkers. The hookers? He's like, no, the hawkers. I'm like, clearly so they hawk stuff, like, you know, hawk whatever. It's just common sense to me. And you see the people of the country or the village or whatever, like walking around like with baskets on their head. For me, it was amazing to see. For her, I couldn't do that. Like, that fall off my head. Well, because you're not made to do that. Okay? But for me, it was great to see like how they were like just walking around like with a whole bath. I was like, it's just amazing to see how that is their everyday life, and to them is like, it's normal as fuck. And I'm like, damn, I wish, like, I wish I could do that. You know what I'm saying? It was for me, it was a beautiful thing to see. And as they driving or whatever, she keep trying to touch on that man. Let that man drive, girl. Leave him be. trying to rape that damn man. So they end up going to a hotel because she said she did not want to stay at his house because he lives with his mom, and he did not want to be she did not want to be disrespectful to his mom, so she booked a hotel room. And plus she wanted to get some quiet time, some alone time with him because she's nasty and she wanted to do some nasty things to that man. So but I feel like she did not want to go because she just probably felt like she would be more comfortable at a hotel. They live there, so some things are okay with them to like if they don't have like running water and they have to like go to a well to get it, that might be okay for them. But like I would not want to stay in that person's place of residence if it, you know, I would be honest and say no, I need to be at a hotel. Like I don't want to be hot in the area where you are. I want a hotel. And I feel like that's what she did. But again, she kept trying to rape him. Get off that man's nuts, okay? Girl, just stop it. Just stop. He kept saying, oh, she has so much energy. Like, she has energy like a man. I'm like, bitch, like a man? He called her a man. Like, look, it's a thing to where if you're, I think I can get it. Because she kept trying to, like, grab at him and, like, kept, like, tackling him. And it probably, for him, it was, like, probably wrestling with a man. So she then gives him all this Donald Trump gear. She had a whole Make America Great Again hat, a 2016 shirt. And I said at this point in time, Angela, I don't like you. I don't. You took all that Trump shit to that man over there in Nigeria. And I'm like, for me, that's making a mockery of, because Trump don't care about black people, and he don't want nobody from over anywhere coming to America. Girl, you all, ooh, it made my blood boil. It made my blood boil. Anyway, I'm not going to discuss it because I try not to do anything about politics. So he then says how, you know, she's a lot, like she's very much so a lot, but I feel like I can cope with her for a couple of weeks. I'm like, cope with her? Like, does he like her? Because I don't want to cope with somebody who I want to be with. I'm like, he said I can cope with her for a couple weeks. After that, she got to go home. And she keep trying to get that dick, okay? She like, what that dick do, bruh? She trying to get the penis in her. Oh, my God. Anyway, we see the next day. Because he like put the little Trump stuff on and took it off. And it's like, well, I want to get your pants off. Like, stop trying to fuck that man, girl. You just got there. And he like, hold on, just wait. Like, just calm down. Let's calm down. I think his thing was, I'm not going to fuck you on camera. Like, I've kicked you on camera. I ain't going to, like, they're not going to see us starting to do it on camera. I ain't doing it. I ain't going that far. So the next day, they wake up in bed together, and I'm looking like, okay. And she's like, oh, you were a beast. Oh my God, we had sex like 3 or 4 times. I'm looking like, we don't need all that. Like, it's okay. We get the gist of it. Okay, we get the gist of it. Anyway, he says, she's all this energy. Like, I've never felt this kind of energy before. He said it's like this masculine energy. I said, is you call her a man? It was just funny to have masculine energy. I'm like, bruh, what are you talking about? So he also brings up how, you know, seeing their different skin colors, you know, black and white was also different too. And I'm looking like, okay, you know what I'm saying, marshmallow chocolate chip cookies. I don't know. So he then says how, you know, we have to go see my mom. And so they leave to go do that. So in the car on the way to see his mom, she's like, well, should I put like foundation on? He says, yes, you know, put this on to make yourself look more sweet. Like, make yourself look younger. She can't. Her face ain't gonna change. She can't. She don't have no face filters. Okay, she can't finagle that there. She looks how she looks. Again, is what it is. She looks older than 52. If you ask me. Anyway, he says how his ex-girlfriends were not grandmothers. So is this different? No, they were not, but she is. But he says this is the first white woman in our region. And, you know, it's the first white woman I'm bringing to my parents, my mom. And you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And you see if they're driving, she's like, everyone's like looking at me like, is it because I'm white? Is it because I'm old? Yes. And yes, it's for both. Because you are an older white woman riding around with Michael, and they all saying, who the fuck did Michael bring to the village? Who did he bring to the village? Who was this white bitch? Is what they over there saying. And so we see they get to his house to meet his mother, and then it goes off. Baby, This show is a lot of things, honey. It's interesting to say the it's interesting to say it is interesting to say the least. Y'all know when I get tongue tied because my mouth is dry, but I'm gonna end this right here. So that was the whole show. Do not forget to like the video. Do not forget to hit the link in the description box below to purchase yourself a hoodie. There are also t-shirts on my thing. You can get the whole mug, my whole what's it called? Damn it, sipping tea with Haley mug too. So get in that description box. Click the link. Okay, click the link to my store. Okay, click it. Now it says something about the shirts or whatever, but you got all kind of merchandise. Okay. Buy my stuff. Thank you. And I'm done, people. Peace.